drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at a that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy. Now, please don't get me started because I done already repented.
I'm thinking of arguing about something else. That just got a picture of, bro.
Excuse me, sir, what are you guys arresting her for?
Another charge.
A warrant out for what?
Sorry?
A warrant for what, sir?
Right.
Janet, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin is literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality.
Chrisean Rock has gone completely crazy after CPS took Junior from under her nose. She is exploding on social media in a fury that begs for a complete breakdown. But here's the worst part. It turns out that CPS had been watching her for months, and it all came to a head when she left Junior locked in a car during a blazing heat wave so she could scream at Blueface. Junior was taken, and now Chrisean is facing charges that could put her right back in jail. CPS didn't just show up out of nowhere. They stormed her home after a chilling video leaked of her literally endangering Junior's life. What they discovered inside will chill you to the bone. Rumor has it that during the raid, they discovered bottles of alcohol and illegal drugs strewn all over the infant, along with other startling items that seriously endangered Junior. This time, CPS wasn't playing around, and it appears that Chrisean may be leaving for a very long time. Not only did they rip Junior away from her, but they hit her with child endangerment charges. Things are spiraling fast, and it's about to get even uglier. The CPS case report just leaked, and we've got to unpack every jaw-dropping detail. Oh, and don't forget, Chrisean was already locked up just last year. She barely stepped out of jail for 5 minutes, and now it looks like she's about to land right back inside. Everyone's buzzing that Chrisean totally deserves to lose custody of Junior. But did that really play into CPS? Snatching her kid, turns out, was watching her every move for ages, and they finally swooped in just days ago. Word on the block says they raided Chrisean's house on child endangerment suspicions and ripped Junior from her arms. The streets been whispering forever that Chrisean's not exactly mother of the year, but the CPS report shows it's way worse than anyone imagined. If you thought her partying, drinking, and puffing in the club while pregnant was rock bottom, brace yourself for a straight-up nightmare, according to sources. When CPS agents arrived for their investigation, they discovered a horrifying situation. The house was a danger zone with nothing baby-proofed and hazardous materials all over the place for Junior to reach. 2 bottles of alcohol strewn throughout each room, along with other items that should never be near children. What's crazy is, the streets now claim that things inside that house were much messier and more dangerous than anyone realized. The worst part was when CPS agents questioned Chrisean about the alcohol and drugs lying around, and she simply told them it didn't matter because Junior couldn't reach them. Chrisean didn't even bother to clean up, even though she had to know that CPS was breathing down her neck. She allegedly said Junior couldn't even crawl or walk, so why worry? He couldn't grab anything anyway. It's heartbreaking. But then she basically confirmed the rumors flying around that Junior has some kind of disability. Folks have been whispering for ages that she did something to mess that baby up. Even Blueface's mom, Kalisa, called it out in an Instagram video a while back. Chrisean used to deny it every single time, but out of nowhere, she flipped and admitted it to CPS, like she thought it'd get her off the hook. She really tried to use Junior's condition like a get-out-of-jail-free card. But CPS wasn't buying any of it for a second. They saw right through her excuses and swooped in to remove Junior from her care immediately. Right now, there's no word on how long he'll be out of her custody. but it's looking like she won't be seeing her son anytime soon. And if losing her child wasn't enough to shatter her world, reports say CPS launched a full-blown child endangerment investigation on her. Everyone knows how serious endangerment charges are. She's deep in trouble. The wildest part is it doesn't even need to dig too hard because social media is overflowing with videos showing just how bad things were. And let's be real, there is a mountain of clips that don't paint Chrisean in a good light. When you combine all the videos that are circulating online with the horrific items that CPS discovered in her home, it's obvious why they are looking into her for child endangerment. This mess makes Chrisean seem really awful. Fans have been begging CPS for nearly 2 years to step in and protect Junior, but they only just decided to act now. So what made CPS finally pounce? It probably has everything to do with that terrifying moment. A few days ago, when Chrisean almost put Junior's life in serious danger, nobody's claiming she tried to hurt her kid on purpose, but it sure looks like pure carelessness and neglect. Here's what went down. She was streaming on Twitch a few days ago and told some Twitch employees to toss Junior in the car so she could stay on the phone with Blueface. Can you believe that she kept chatting it up off camera with Blueface, the same guy who's made it crystal clear he doesn't want anything to do with her or Junior? Meanwhile, poor Junior was stuck crying his eyes out alone in the car, and Chrisean didn't even flinch. The Twitch workers were practically begging her to check on her son, but she just couldn't be bothered by the time. She finally dragged herself to the car. Junior was already coughing from crying so hard that's beyond messed up. Everyone watching was stunned. How could she let this happen? This is the kind of recklessness that finally pushed CPS over the edge. It's triple digits outside right now in most places. And everyone knows that you can't even leave your dog in a locked car without air conditioning in this heat. However, for some reason, Chrisean felt it was perfectly acceptable to leave her child locked inside a car in the summer sun so she could talk to her baby daddy, who was incarcerated. The outcry was immediate, and it turns out that was the last straw for CPS, who finally stepped in to take control of the situation. What began as a routine welfare check turned into a full-on investigation, and now Chrisean could lose Junior forever. If Chrisean even considers that anyone will feel sorry for her losing custody, she is completely mistaken. Fans have long pleaded with CPS to intervene, but they haven't shown her any pity, and now her online comments are hateful. "I'm tired of this. Her time is coming because she believes she's untouchable," some people are saying. Others have posted that she is filthy and will go back to jail. Others have even gone so far as to write, "She is a toxic mess." I hope CPS takes Junior so he can get the love he deserves. The craziest part is that fans have been warning her for years that CPs would eventually come knocking if she didn't change her ways. And now it's happening right in front of everyone's eyes. When he was just a teenager, Chrisean was dragging Junior to loud concerts without wearing protective headphones. People can't believe Chrisean is even a real person based on how reckless she's been acting. She has no one left to lean on. Infant. And that's only the beginning. Can you believe that Blueface didn't hold back when he revealed that she was smoking a blunt on the way to the hospital and that she intended to perform live just before giving birth? Kay even tweeted that she was smoking a blunt on the way to the hospital. You smoked your way to birth. You really think I can't get custody? My son is not healthy because she drank, smoked, and got beat up her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even stop for a month. It gets worse, he added, adding that he had no plans to take Junior away, but that he would step up to do what's best for the baby if Chrisean continued to exhibit these dangerous signs. Others have said that Chrisean flatly refused to provide Junior with the medical care he required from the beginning. For example, when Blueface called her out for not allowing Junior to have surgery for his hernia when he was a small baby. He called her irresponsible and threatened to call CPs. Everyone jumped on him for allegedly embarrassing a new mother, but as crazy as it sounds, Blueface might have been the only one who made sense. CPS later confirmed serious child endangerment. Chrisean was intentionally preventing anybody else from getting Junior aid in addition to ignoring his health. In a video that is currently going viral on social media, her ex-friend Janet revealed that she even attempted to introduce Junior to her cousin, a specialist in child development issues, but Chrisean shot it down right away. People are shocked, wondering how Chrisean could have treated child so horribly, from locking him alone in a hot car to refusing medical assistance and leaving bottles of alcohol and other dangerous items in plain sight of Junior. The real shocker is how long it took CPS to finally step in for someone who always claims she loves her son more than anything. Why does she keep putting him in danger? The ugly truth, it looks like Chrisean never wanted Junior in the first place, and that's straight from her own mouth. A video is floating around showing her drinking heavily while pregnant. Her own family and friends begged her to stop, but she snapped back, saying she'd get rid of the pregnancy whenever she wanted. That's heartbreaking. To hear about any child in another Instagram post, Chrisean revealed she only kept the pregnancy because she felt too far along to end it. She wrote, "I'm 20 weeks already, but when I saw the face of what's growing inside me, I had to pray the fear. A way of being a mommy, it's super overwhelming. Because this pregnancy wasn't planned, and now we don't see a future together anymore. We both did things that brought so much stress, I was left with the option of termination." She admitted she was shocked to realize she was too far along to turn back from becoming a mom, but trust things only get nastier and crazier. From here now, rumors are flying that she trapped Blueface with a baby. And now that he's out of the picture and locked up, she doesn't see any reason to actually care for Junior, and this theory tracks because a couple years back, Chrisean broke down saying Blueface forced her to end some pregnancies, but he went on to have babies with Jaden instead. That betrayal cut deep, she once vented. You told, huh? Are you even listening? She tried to call him out. Fans are convinced she knew she was losing Blueface to Jaden, so she got pregnant on purpose, hoping to keep him, and now they're saying that's exactly why she keeps putting Junior in dangerous situations. She doesn't need the baby anymore since there's no hope of reuniting with Blueface. That's what's got fans furious. They're saying CPS should have stepped in from day one and taken Junior right after birth to keep him safe. But it gets even messier once the clip of her leaving Junior locked in a car went viral. Even celebrities started chiming in, calling on CPS to step up and protect that baby man Slaughter spilled it all, saying Junior doesn't even have a pediatrician, and she knows for a fact he hasn't seen one in nearly a year. There's no father listed on the birth certificate, and he was born at a birthing center instead of a hospital. That meant it was all on Chrisean to get him to a pediatrician before he was 12 weeks old, but she never bothered. She only took him in when Blueface blasted her online about Junior's hernia. Money has also stated that Junior has serious health problems, but Chrisean refuses to take him to a doctor because she knows that CPS will intervene. This is why it took CPS so long to intervene. Everyone knows that doctors, particularly pediatricians, are required reporters who can spot neglect from a mile away. It's crazy that she hasn't taken her child for regular checkups. Everyone knows that babies are constantly in and out of the doctor's office to make sure they're meeting their milestones, and that when they get sick, they catch every germ that is present. Junior hasn't seen a doctor for nearly a year. It's terrifying to consider what could be wrong. And let's not even discuss how she missed the first 3 months of pediatric visits. That's a whole other catastrophe. Fans are divided over CPS's decision to take Junior away. Some believe it was long overdue, while others are concerned about separating a child who may have special needs from his mother. In any case, it's evident that this situation has grown into something far larger than anyone could have predicted. Vanessa's viral comment appears to have been the spark that finally lit the fire under CPS. They arrived at Chrisean's door less than a day after her statement went viral online. Junior's almost 2, but can't walk or even hold up his head, and there's rumors he might be blind. To putting a baby with those challenges into foster care is complicated, especially when his parents are 2 of the most chaotic people around. Some fans think Junior should have stayed with family, but here's the kicker: reports say nobody stepped up to take him. Usually CPS tries to place kids with a close relative, but not a single person in Chrisean or Blueface's families wanted Junior, and honestly, that's not shocking. Chrisean and her sister Tiki can't stand each other, and Blueface's parents, let's just say they're not exactly stable enough to help. Remember last year when Chrisean got arrested right in court? Well, she had Junior with her Bluefaces. Mom and Dad were both there, but instead of helping, they were busy fighting each other because neither of them wanted to take the baby home. That mess alone shows why CPS had no choice but to step in with Cocteau. And with his dad in prison and his mom neglecting him, poor Junior had no one. It's heartbreaking all around. And Chrisean better get a lawyer on speed dial because CPS isn't messing around this time. But what do you think? Does Chrisean really deserve to lose her baby over all this? Or is CPS going too far because she's a young black mom? Or maybe you think Chrisean needs to be under the jail for what she did? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that like button. Please share this video and remember to subscribe. See you at the next.